to show you. Yes, I do. Even when the rain starts to pour. Bookhaul, 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 bookhaul.
Okay. So I'm back with the book haul, finally. It's been 82 years. It's about time. It's been like 50 months. It's been so long. I've been accumulating books on my haul shelf for so long that I don't remember getting some of the books. That's an exaggeration, but not really. I'm really excited to show them to you today. Finally, the first book I have to show you today is one that I've been excited for a long time. The Ruby Circle by Miss Richelle Mead. If you don't know what this book is, I don't know where you've been if you've been on my channel. Did that make any sense? I don't know why you've been ignoring my love for bloodlines for 50 years. This is the last book in the series, the 6th book, the final book. And I've been getting a million tweets and comments being like, Christine, where's your Ruby Circle book talk? And I'm like, I haven't read it yet. I haven't read this book yet. That is why there's no book talk. There's no way that I'm just not going to do a book talk on the final book in the Bloodlines series. So if you're concerned, don't worry, it's going to happen. I haven't been able to read it because of a combination of Book of the Month reading and reading the Mistborn trilogy at snail speed. I was surprised by how short this looked. I mean, Last Sacrifice was like the size of a small baby, so this one's pretty small. I should go through it pretty fast once I start reading it. What are we feeling about the cover? I feel this cover is just as bad as all the other covers. So at least they match. Next, this video is sponsored in part by Random House, who sent me Seeker by ARWEN DAYTON. It's a really good looking book. After tonight, there is no going back, says the back. So apparently this is about a girl who becomes a seeker, and a seeker in this world is someone who protects the weak and the wronged. It's in a fantasy world, and I guess she and her two friends, one of them is her best friend and it's the boy that she likes as well, take the oath to become seekers, and then shit goes down. It sounds really interesting. I think it'll look real nice on my shelf. Ooh, the naked spine is really nice. Next! This book I've been anticipating. I've been mildly anticipating for a long time because I didn't really know when it was coming out, and then all of a sudden it was out, and that is Shadow Study by Maria V. Snyder. If you don't know Maria V. Snyder yet, she wrote the Poison Study series. I love the Poison Study series, like absolutely love it. It's 3 books and I read it in 2010. And then a couple years ago, it was announced that Maria was writing 3 more books in that trilogy. And this is the first book in the second half of that trilogy, and it's coming out like 5 years later. If any of you who are fans of the Poison Study series have already read Shadow Study, please let me know what you thought. I'm really anxious to get to dive into this. But I have so many books that I have to read now, and I'm trying to do like 50 other things at the same time. So I'm making my way through the TBR list like really slowly because I'm trying to do other things. But I'm gonna get to this. I'm not sure how I feel about the cover. I like my covers. My covers are the ones with like the close-up of the face with like a color. Magic Study is red and she's like, and Poison Study is green and she's like, Maria V. Snyder wowed readers with Poison Study, the unforgettable story of poison taster Yelena. Now she's back with a new tale of intrigue. Next! This book is the smallest thing I've ever seen ever. Like, I thought this was a full book and then I ordered it and it's this big. And that is Never Never by Colleen Hoover and TARREN Fisher. Even though it is a midget, I am really excited to read it because I've only heard really good things, and also I love the Colleen Hoover TARREN Fisher relationship. I mean, I don't know them personally, but through their Instagram interactions, they're really fun friends. And so, I'm assuming this is gonna be a really fun story. I don't know about fun, actually. Maybe like devastatingly beautiful, devastatingly devastating, but good. Good devastating. So I'm really excited. Never say never, I never. Remember that song? Remember Justin Bieber? Remember when we like all were believers? I was kind of too old to be a believer because I was like 19, 20 during that time. But I was. I did make a Kesha Bieber musical. And then follow it up with a second one. Have you guys seen those? Or are they like past your time? Like, I don't know if they're uncomfortably old now or if I'm still proud of them. Next, I have a book that's been getting a lot of hype on the interwebs. It was #1 New York Times bestseller the week it debuted, Red Coin by Victoria AVEYARD. AVEYARD. I'm really excited about this book because everybody seems to be loving it, and I really like the cover. It's a crown and it's bloody and it's dripping, and I like when things are bloody and dripping on covers. Power is a dangerous game. Just looking at the cover, it looks like a Game of Thrones to me, except with more of a queen-like thing instead of a king-like thing. I like that. I don't know what it's actually about, and I don't think I want to. I just want to go into it kind of clueless. I'm excited. I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, because like I said, I'm going through my TBR pile slow as molasses. I can't work on the art of seduction and read a million books, because the more books I read, the harder it is for me to write. I don't know why, but it always is. If I'm reading like intensely, I can't write intensely. I'm so frustrated. Let's see what looks like naked. Wait a minute. Ooh, that's really pretty. Ooh, look at her headshot. She's really pretty. Next, I have a book that I won at a contest at the Tumblr VIP screening of the DUFF. The DUFF. Now, I have not read the DUFF. I don't think I'm actually going to. I'm glad I have this though. It's signed by the author, which is really nice. I really enjoyed this movie. And if you didn't see, I got to interview the cast. It was so cool and awkward, but cool. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll link right here. My video is called Duffing. That's pretty fun. Next, this book is actually really exciting because we're working with Penguin, and this is going to be our May book of the month, and I'm really, really pumped to read it because I already met the author and she's fabulous. She's so nice and fun and personable. In Ember in the Ashes by SABAA TAHIR. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I like to say it with an accent because I feel like I'm pronouncing it better. SABAA TAHIR. I don't know if you saw her Instagram, but it was back a couple months ago. This is her. She's so pretty. This book is already in the works to become a movie. Paramount has the rights and they're making it. Like, there's a script and stuff. SABAA's brother is a producer and he's doing it. That's the coolest thing ever. Penguin invited me to go watch the trailer shoot, so Kat and I got to go to the trailer shoot and see the sets that they were working on and the costume and talk to SABAA. It was just really cool and fun. The book itself is a fantasy, but it kind of is based on ancient Roman times, and we read from the point of view of a girl and a guy, and I believe the girl is a slave and the guy is in the military, and I don't know what happens, and I know there's love and there's war and there's all sorts of cool stuff. I know that Brandon Sanderson has positively blurbed this book. Brandon Sanderson. I don't know if you've read the Mistborn trilogy, but you've probably heard of him. And he's fabulous. The book doesn't actually come out until April 28th. We should pre-order it so you can have it as soon as the month starts and we can all read it, because you already have it. I'm really excited about this book. I love ancient Rome and fantasy. This is an arc, but look how pretty of an arc. You can't feel it, but it feels like velvety. And a sign for Christine, always victorious. Next up here, I have a book that I've heard so much about, Winger by Andrew Smith. This is actually sent to me by Ross from Ireland. Thank you so much, Ross. I'm really looking forward to reading this. A lot of people love Andrew Smith and this book, and I don't know anything about it at all. I like the spine. Look how cool it is. Oh, it's like his tie. Oh, I see it. Okay, next is another book that I received in my box, and I feel like the worst person in the world because I can't find the card that went with it. So I don't know the girl's name who sent it to me. It's been so long since I opened it because it's been so long since my last book haul. I can't remember if I even tweeted you to thank you like I usually do, but now I'm like second guessing it because I can't find the card or the address, and I'm so sorry. If you sent me this book, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I'm so sorry that I can't find the card. I waited too long to do this book haul, and I feel really bad. I'm really excited about the book that you sent me. It's called Love, Rosie. It's being turned into a movie, and it's with Sam Claflin. It's a Sam Claflin, you know. Finna go there from Hunger Games, and Lily Collins, aka Clary Frey from the TMI Fail movie. And it's by CECELIA, who is the author of P.S. I Love You, which was a movie that came out a long time ago, but perhaps you've seen it. I have seen it. And I think this book is actually all told in letters back and forth. Next I have Marissa Meyer's novella, FAIREST, which is rather small in comparison to what I expected it to be. I'm not like super excited to read it, but we'll see, you never know. Next I have The Young Elites by Marie Lu, which I already read in Book Talk. If you want to watch the Book Talk, you can click here. But I also got to interview Marie about this book and Playbook Pictionary to release the book cover of Book 2. And if you haven't watched that yet, you should click here and watch it. It was really fun. So, Book Talk, Book Pictionary, and cover reveal. Check it. The young elites takes place in like a Renaissance like Italy world, and there's a plague. The plague kills adults, but like the kiddies survive, and the kiddies that survive end up with like abilities. And lastly, the last books I had to show you today are by Brandon Sanderson. Because, you know how I've been reading the Brandon Sandersons. When I saw these books at the store, I was like, guess I gotta get those now. Like, it's time. It's time to get STEELHEART, which I've been seeing for 50 years, but never picked up. But now Brandon Sanderson, like I know him, and I love his books, so must buy. And then I saw this one, which is like so much prettier than this one. And it's the second book in the series. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna get one, I might as well get the other because I love Brandon Sanderson. So I did. Oh, they're so pretty. I don't know exactly what these are about. I think they're kids with superpowers, but it's Brandon Sanderson, so it's gonna be, different and really good. So like, I don't care what they're about. And I've heard only good things. Actually, I've only heard from Cass J. Tuck and Reagan, I think? I don't even remember because Reagan's read so many Brandon Sandersons. But they love them, so they gotta be good. And that, ladies and gents, is my book haul. I actually do have a few more books, but I'm gonna save them for April because I'm gonna do a book haul next month. I'm not waiting another 2 months for a book haul. I don't like waiting that long anymore. That's like, for the first book haul, I waited like 4 years to make my first book haul, and now it's like, I can't go 2 months. There's too many books. Let's stack these babies. Woohoo! I think I got this on my first try. I think I got this on my first try. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I'm bringing book hauls back. Yeah, to my channel. I mean, they never left the internet. They're everywhere. Whoa, whoa. Saved it. Look at me rocking it. Work. Watch me. Ice, baby. I did it! Back and forth! And I didn't fall. This is a new record for me. Like, really? I know I always say new record, but I feel like this is an actual new record. Like, I only dropped one book this whole time. Hold on. And that's my book haul! I also started watching Vikings, which nobody watches, so that's been fun. I've never felt so alone in my love for a show. In Ember in the Ashes by SABAA TAHIR. SABAA TAHIR. SABAA. SABAA ba 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 ba. Okay. Gonna stop playing with her name. In Ember in the Ashes by SABAA TAHIR.